players that are super passionate about the game. And on display right here, we have two of them coming right up.
Yeah, I'm super excited. We're finally getting the match of the night started off again with Rednose versus MisT, of course, on that Sub-Zero. And we are going to be seeing the Kenshi coming in from Rednose, which we had talked about. Maybe the whole night might come out, maybe some other character. But nope, sticking to his guns, sticking with the Kenshi. And MisT is a loyalist to the very bitter end with that Sub-Zero.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Both of these players just kind of feeling each other out in neutral right now. Nobody wants to make any crazy commitments. And as the match develops, I think, you know, Rednose has been known to play really aggressively and just make some of the craziest, absurd reads at the most absurd times. So I can't wait to see him get into that.
Oh, I completely agree with you. And again, MisT, I also think want to quickly mention, just MisT doesn't play the Sub-Zero cam, doesn't play a double Sub-Zero. He plays specifically with the Sonya, which I want to say is such a, it's a him character. It's definitely the Sub-Zero Sonya is very much a MisT duo. And geez, he is in a really great spot confidence-wise, because he is just absolutely in a beautiful position for himself against a character like Kenshi, who can be so polarizing.
Absolutely. And Sonya has gotten a lot of buffs. Ooh, got hit by the Ice Clone there. That's going to be MisT taking the first round. And as you were saying, Sonya is just such a strong cameo now. She has an extra overhead option that crushes pokes. And she's got the overhead into a combo launcher. She's got the projectile. Like, very well-rounded and complements Sub-Zero's toolkit.
I will say that at the very end of the last round, I fear Rednose might have gotten a little outplayed. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Rednose trying to wake up a little bit, gets the forward throw started, and opting to punish the aggressive approach from MisT, able to find the Senso and get a good amount of value, bang for their buck, really here. Drops it slightly, and just like that, a little get out of jail free card, uses the Ice Clone to get back to safety.
And MisT's just going to back off. He doesn't want to mess with Sento. I like the resheath there. It's not something that you see often from Kenshi players. It's a big risk. It's very negative. But at times, like if they're just not expecting you to resheath, you want to be back in Sento-less stance.
I love using the ice armor there to negate any sort of the forward punch ice cone coming through. But MisT, we have talked about it. He's a little bit aggressive. Doesn't care. Oh, you want to put on the vest? Oh, that means I can approach you.
Yep. And these are both like super aggro players. I think they thrive in their like sense of aggressiveness when they're playing. And MisT's comeback factor, do not ever count that out. This isn't gonna hit. Slide punish?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
One touch will do it.
And he has no bars. That's the best of part. Forcing up the clock. And we get
nice
the
tech. That's it.
life-saving forward escape. And MisT's now up 1 in this first of 3 series.
Into the brutality. Beautiful stuff from MisT there. Showing up pretty commandingly.
The respect is there.
Yes.
I love to see it. But we've now seen the swap off the Sub-Zero cameo, not going to the
Movado, interesting. I know that Movado grants Kenshi some good Sento calls off of hit confirms. Like right here, we're gonna see it. Grab combo into Sento call, and now you gotta guess, MisT.
Oh, he's guessing. Oh, he's guessing. He's guessing correctly so far. Rednose gets the pressure off in favor of himself, however, and finds so much value. Restands the Senso. And now you can't even get a Sonya out to give you a little bit of pressure relief off of your back. It is an easy round 1 win for Rednose into this game 2.
Ooh, that is a Kenshi round if I've ever seen one. And that's what you want to do. Like you want to get Sento out, and you do not want to give your opponent an opportunity to press, and that is exactly what Rednose did here. But that overhead is going to catch. Got Rednose here in the corner.
Yep, get that boy right in that corner. Destroy Movado, make him not come back for a hot minute. Now you can hit now you can see the meter. Movado is AFK. He is gone, and look how slow it is.
Oh, that
this
recharge
is time.
is brutal.
It's so bad, and this is not time for MisT to really start this aggression. But the way that Rednose is playing around the cooldown so effectively, I have to command.
Yeah, there was like no alteration in his game plan right there. Rednose was super composed and just waited for his turn. And now you've got Sento out. Nice throw tech there from Rednose.
Oh, an even more excellent low poke, just barely gets the anti-air off of a low, funnily enough, right? It's not the oxymoron. But MisT so low in the health lead right now, and then Sento just stabbing him right in the back. You truly hate to see it, but you love to see a 1-to-1. Extremely close match so far.
He had some really good flawless blocks and pressure there, and had an opportunity to get out.
Anyone doing at home, and it's still so even. It's just a matter of who gets that first hit. It's all just on blocks, and we get a trade-off, so no one has really gotten that advantage state quite yet. A second one, the same brain cell. It's the same brain cell for me, Alphabet.
Oh my god. We are 20 seconds into the match, and there still has not been one solid opening yet. Both of these players' defense is insanely strong, and their ability to make decisions on just like frame one. MisT hitting ice clones when he sees the Movado trap. And nice opening there for MisT. That's going to kind of even things out. Taking a little bit of a life lead, and we are just playing patient on both ends.
Playing a defensive playstyle, just playing to punish Rednose here. But Rednose is extremely adept at kind of maneuvering around these ice clones. I mean, that one, we ran in a little bit, got a little punch, we got a four effort straight, and now that gives us time, like before, to get Sento out and stick MisT into the infamous Sento sandwich.
Yeah, the armor break set up there and finds the low opening.
Oh!
Ooh, is that tech?
Oh, wait!
Give me the
Give me
meters.
your bars! Give me your bars! That was such a great moment for MisT to get out of that situation, which would have been devastating. Now here you have the life lead by just a small amount.
Just play
4
lane.
seconds. Rednose is in the hot seat, and he falters just slightly, a little bit too over-aggressive, too antsy even, to try to get this round off.
And when you're in a life deficit, and it's the difference between, you know, 1 or 2 hits, win or lose that round, it's hard not to get antsy. I don't blame him one bit for trying to play really aggressive there. All of these games are going down to time, and I just can't help but notice that. That's nuts. Sento's coming out.
But you
Corner.
know what the interesting part about that is? It doesn't feel like slow. It feels
Right.
so methodical, so calculated. Like right now, Rednose is in that lead, forces the breaker from MisT. So MisT reverses the positions here. Now it's Rednose finding himself in the corner against Sub-Zero. You're gonna get frozen over and over and over again. You're not careful, but the low pokes, you know, Rednose forces himself out of that corner.
And if I'm a betting man, I see Rednose here at 3 bars, and MisT's a little bit lower on his resources. He's got the life lead. I think he really wants to just close this out right now. Overhead connects. That's gonna be a Sento.
Oh, we're gonna confirm it. We're gonna go straight into the fatal blow here to secure the round for Rednose. He did not want to leave anything to chance. He said, "Hell no, I am winning this round. We're going to round 3."
Spend the cash, always. Always. Round over resource, I think, is the philosophy, and it's always worth it. It's always worth it. If it's the difference between winning or losing, you know, you take that opportunity, whether you'll be at a deficit later on or not.
Oh, wait, funnily enough, the throw, he was in a bad situation. You teched it, Movado trap was there. You didn't tech it, Movado trap was still there. MisT was just put between a rock and a hard place, unfortunately, and that's how Rednose is starting to get his advantage state going. But and just like that, you Sento's still behind you, give me your bars, Sento's still there, and he's gone. Now it's a little more even, is what I would say, but Rednose on the pickup.
He tried to pop the ice clone there, but it looks like Rednose forward 2 connected at just the frame. MisT's gonna have to make a crazy comeback right now. He's a man that can do it, but Sento is gonna find the hit. Rednose taking it 2-1. Not over yet. I shouldn't say taking it, but let's see if MisT can make some adjustments here. I think both of their gameplay that set was solid. Yeah, and it's the layers you're talking about here too. Like, these players will approach any given set with, you know, forgive my pun, but like ABC game plan starting off, and you don't know how deep the layers go. Like, they might not even reveal, you know, some tech that they know until Game 5 that they haven't used any, like, throughout the entire set. But here we go. Set goes out. MisT electing to break.
I think he does not want to take any more percent here. He has a great lead. He knows his character a little bit beneath Kenshi in these matchup cards, right? So he has to play a little bit smarter, has to play a little bit more to his own strength, which is going to these grabs, going for that kind of slow and gradual damage rather than the big explosive damage that Rednose is very much more than capable of doing. Now he's like in the corner against Rednose, and he finds the easiest way out, grabs the meters, boom, no reasons on either end. MisT counting on just one bar right now.
Oh! What
No
was
way.
that interaction?
What? Wait. I need a replay. Where's my replay ops? That's crazy.
That. Wow. Okay. All right. MisT's going to take that game. Or that round, excuse me. Back to the corner. And doesn't block the overhead. Okay. This is going to be some cheeky, you know, 25% into... Are we going to see Sonya come out here to enforce some plus frames? No, just going to back throw into the corner. Sento comes out, no doubt.
And you're in the corner, which, you know what? You're between Sento and Kenshi. That's a pretty bad spot. You're between Sento, Kenshi, and a corner? That's a worse spot, I fear. You're looking at why the combo has now gotten has been redone. It's 34%. And again, he restands. It's a whole new combo off of that force of the breakers when MisT is so low on health, and just like that, one tiny misstep, and Rednose is back in that lead. 1-1 so far. Round 4, match point 4 on Rednose.
One bar resummons. Can we talk about it?
Listen, let's not talk about it.
That's not a conversation that we should be
We can't have that conversation. Maybe the developers will at some point, but not us. Oh, and you're in the corner. What's up? Pow, 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 and your ice clone. Oh, little trade-off.
Beautiful reversal punish there from Rednose. I think, again, that's like something that I haven't seen him do all set, but he just capitalized on it on the right time. And the amount of times that MisT and Rednose have just swapped corner placement this round alone is insane. He's going to wait out that Movado trap, and MisT with the life lead here. It's going to be one guess. Ice Clone? Yes.
Oh, goes for the enhanced version. Oh, trapped Rednose in his track for just a moment. Even then, oh my goodness, look at the life deficit that Rednose is facing right now. But Kenshi Sento is out, gets completely shut down. It is a game 5er, everybody.
We are going to a game 5, and I would expect no less. Rednose says, I want to win. I'm playing to win now. Homelander, no losing matchups. Oi, Homelander Farah. Let's see what Rednose is bringing to the table here.
Oh, that covered my fly, which was punishable. Thank you, Sonya. Oh, now, look at how MisT has changed his game plan. He's like, no, I'm not approaching you. I'm not touching you. I'm just
Don't want to be anywhere near that madness. He's going to stay full screen. They're just playing a war of attrition, shipping each other out slowly. And inevitably, we're going to see someone go in, start getting aggressive here.
It's going to be Rednose, who goes for a very predictable overhead Farah, which is the favor of Homelander, right, in those combos. So MisT was more than ready to punish that option. How dare you? Now you're in the corner against MisT, against his Ice Clone even. And
Well?
My game 5! Chat!
You want to know something?
I can't believe it.
This happens to the... I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. No.
Mortal Kombat servers.
It's no fault to our host. It's no fault to... It's an NRS's problem. Rednose taking it 3-2 over MisT here. And it happens. Homelander Farah.
Yeah, I wonder how that went down.
God, it had to have been a game 3. I'm sorry, round 3. Game. Like, it's unfortunate, but it happens. It is.
GG's to both players, nevertheless. Thank you to MisT, thank you to Rednose.
He was like, no, I'm going all out here. I'm not playing games.
and both of these characters, like, regardless of whether you're playing, like on the Sindel side of whether you're Lao or Trimmer, the objective of the game is to steamroll. Get a hit, and then just loop setups, loop 50-50-50 setups until their health bar goes from 100 to 0. Same thing with Homelander. So really, I think this set is going to be a matter of who gets a solid commanding opening like first in the set, and then just carry that momentum until like.
You know what else it is? It's also playing neutral. Sindel is a neutral machine.
Yeah.
Look at Blachary. You try to skip neutral, you get punished for it. Thankfully, your Blachary was able to find the connection after the backhand, so that allowed MisT to get an excellent startup on his own combo here and keeps Blachary in the corner. I love the armored cartwheel there in order to get himself out, and we teleport nowhere. Where did we go?
Puts himself back in the corner. Good armored call out there from Blachary there a little earlier on. But MisT has the corner, and you, sir, cannot jump out. MisT taking round numero uno.
And with really even resources as well for both players here. Thankfully, I think Blachary can get himself out of the corner with the resources given to him, especially when we use all of it to break. And I get it!
And they're gone.
Farah's there! Farah's there! I don't want to deal with her either. But
that's going to be a whip punish. Really nice from MisT there. Corner carry and set up into another guess. Overhead. Wake up buttons.
Love
Big decisions.
Love the option from Blachary there. MisT kind of going back and forth. Didn't go into the scream. Had only one bar, so I get it. Didn't have the resources really to abuse there. If we did get the scream off, goes for the overhead cartwheel again. MisT refusing to use any bars, if at all, in this matchup. Just taking all his resources and keeping it under his belt. Very selfish and greedy, I must say.
Greedy indeed. Into the American reset, MisT went and drops the combo ender there, and he's going to pay a little bit of a price for it. He's whiffing in neutral, but Blachary does not block. MisT takes that first round. There was, seemed to be a little bit of a scramble there at the end, right after MisT dropped the ender of that combo.
It's where it's like, I'm very good friends with both these players. I'm rooting for both of them. But at the end of the day, right now, it is MisT who is up. Oh,
good
no,
jump on call out there from Blachary.
What are you jumping me for? Ow, on my face. That was the confidence. That was the most confident I've ever seen an MK player showcase just in a movie.
Yeah, that was a beautiful, just knowledge of Homelander tech right there. Blachary made the call out, and we're reset in a neutral here now. That's a punish there from MisT. Is he gonna reset? Oh, jeez. Micro duck there from Blachary. MisT went for the command grab, maybe a little bit greedy into these resets, but Blackary's gonna capitalize. You gotta break that, MisT.
Blachary has turned up the aggression to above a 10. It's at a 15 right now. Confidence, the micro ducking, the split decision making that he's doing in those tight knit moments are monumental. It's become a lot more even. You get the grab, you get the overhead era. Now, can you finish up the combo? Oh, we do. We do with the fatal blow. MisT is not playing games. He's closing it out with a bang.
I don't think this kills. This is definitely going to be a one-touch situation for Blachary, but kind of like you were saying earlier, like that, just the all right, takes that round. Good stuff for MisT making the comeback. Blachary was looking, very confident that first round as soon as he made that, jump one call out on the Homelander dash, and we're gonna find another opening.
Oh, beautiful combo coming in from Blachary there. Sends MisT into the corner. Gets a set of MisT able to block both over the head and the low there just in time to not get put into the scrambler by that Kung Lao hat. But I mean, when you get hit by the scream after the low, this is Blachary's advantage. This is where he feels the most comfortable.
Lao hat set up here. Oh, no. Okay. Up blocks. Plus frames, poking right out of the diabolical dash is Blachary, but the command grab is going to find the opening. This is going to carry you to the corner, and MisT with 3 bars a meter here. Blachary's going to have to make some really good defensive calls. And he does.
For a very simple back throw, sends MisT back into the corner, gets a little bit extra 130 damage off that as well. Sub 100 health for MisT right here. He is going for a little more of a laser gameplay, but most characters can't really contest that. You know who can? Sindel, especially when you have the Lao hat. So you have a projectile gameplay that Sindel is more than happy to play in.
Yeah, her zoning game is one of the strongest in this game, especially considering, like, you have all of those options, full screen, mid screen, and then you can layer them into 50-50-50 pressure. And it is so strong. MisT has been, doing really well to block against the 50-50 setups. A lot of the openings are just kind of like raw forward ones in neutral.
Oh, nearly with the last hit actually connects, finds the opponent. The trade does come through, and Blachary once again just holding up and right, finds the hit, gets the whip punish, and boom, bam, pop. It is just simply Blachary's combo here coming in, and we also get the overhead here. Goes for the forward throw, MisT right in that corner even longer.
Lives are about at even. Blachary coming away with the MisT. Has to break this for sure. Forward 4 is going to eat that forward one alive there. The low laser from Homelander. Are we going to see a setup into Farah? Oh, patience is missed, and you have to break that, Blachary. Hold up.
For either side here, unfortunately, I mean,
That's
the
it.
grab and the Farah does send Blachary down another game. Up 2-0 for MisT. Now on this match point from game 2. Blachary.
You're playing against a character that has a near full screen command grab into 25-30%. And it's just, that's the option you're going to want to go with as Homelander. You'd be crazy not to. And those have been finding the openings for here. Nice block from MisT, but the Tremor armor is going to deny the opening.
I love it. We have now gone over to the Sindel Tremor. The crystalline armor gives so much value that, you know, MisT has to respect. He can't just go in with those combos. Once that armor's on, you have a set amount of hits time that doesn't allow for a combo to really flourish.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Goodbye,
Good.
And there it is. Oh, goes for the overhead fire, then connecting it with the screen, but still Blachary in that confident zone forces the breaker from MisT and happily trades off the zone. What?
Ooh, okay. He went for it again, but the trade, it just didn't work out in his favor. Give me the meters. Blachary believes. Oh man, MisT on set point here. Blachary is gonna have to make some adjustments.
Oh, that's a big one. Big. I love the ground pound. Did get something adjusted, but now that it actually hits, it does a cool combination, which allows Blachary to get so much value with the Sindel. A little bit trade-off with the laser versus the screen, but you're back in the air. You get hit by Farah. MisT now taking money from Blachary here, 28% on the board, and now a disadvantage for Blachary in positioning, being in the corner.
Oh, absolutely. Plus frames. Overhead doesn't quite connect there. That low does. Get out of here, Tremor. Nice call out there on the jumping projectile. I think MisT is just going to be completely content to play the full screen game. Just kidding. As soon as it comes out of my mouth.
MisT has 3 for 3 if it goes for that high for that jumping without making a start for himself beforehand. He gets punished every single time, and it's working very well for Blachary. We can get this round until round 3 if we're able to find the zoning match. And
No way.
Surely not. Yeah, break that. Yeah, break that. I
Good
would
break
break
there
that
from
too.
Blachary. That would have been death. MisT.
Good block.
Oh, the shimmy! That's death! Oh my god, MisT! The spacing on that?
Was generational.
Wow, that was crazy.
Okay, we're gonna go to round 3. Blachary can find himself out of the situation, get himself into a round 3, make it more even, maybe even get reverse, right? Ideally for Oni, it's such a great, simple design for him. And
I couldn't agree with you more.
True to his character. All right. Ooh, we're starting things off spicy. Big low poke, even bigger sense of overhead. Oh my gosh, we're going for Kings Guard Esports versus Liu Kang and Motaro.
And here comes Sento. Nice little clean opening there from Herk. He's going to cash out into about 40-some% into some guesses. Joystick's got to hold this. He's got, you know, some decent defensive options. But, you know, Motaro can teleport out, make it semi-safe. But still, you have to deal with this just absolutely aggressive, flawless that Herk starts off with. Very, very commanding, just showing up saying, hey, I'm gonna play my game, and Joystick now is gonna play their game. Herk elects to break that.
Oh, and the resources here, Herc not having much, but now it's an equal trade-off. You have no bars, I have no bars. It's completely up to us. Love the overhead coming in, but Herc doesn't want to press on too much. Opts to go for a little more of a safer route. Aimaki coming in with these fire projectiles, wanting to make that space a little bit more long, but finds the teleport, finds a lot of value with this combination, and even better the positioning here. Herc in that corner and stays in that corner.
And that 6-frame stand 1 from Liu Kang is going to allow for a lot more punishes here. You can't press anything that's -7. That is a punish. Nice neutral jump there from Herc. Surely we get the Sento call into the sandwich. You, sir, are in a tough situation. I wouldn't be surprised if I see armor out of joystick to get out. And there's the Motaro call. Yeah, I don't want to deal with any of that shit. No, thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, me neither. I was watching it. I didn't want to deal with that. But the get out jail free card that Lucy was able to procure in that moment was generational. Very smart, very fast paced. Herc and joystick now 1-to-1 final round. It is a tight knit round. Game 1. I apologize, but it starts off very strongly in joystick's favor with Herc, and now in this corner.
Forward throw there from Herc. Get off me. Joystick just kind of walked him down and found that opening there in the beginning of the round. Herc finds the forward 2. Really good catch. This is going to be more Sento shenanigans for you. On screen, into guesses. And something definitely worth mentioning, like that Joystick has been putting on display, is the use of the Motaro teleport. When he has that life lead, he's just been backing off and, you know, playing safe, throwing projectiles, chipping out, and that is going to be fatal blow. Does Herc break?
Oh my days! That's hilarious. I apologize.
That wasn't supposed to
hilarious.
drop.
That's not how that works. No, I know it wasn't.
Works.
It was supposed to work. It's actually it should have worked. Someone check his PC. What's happening here? Someone check the PS5. What happened? That was
Wow.
That shouldn't have dropped.
That's heartbreaking.
It was so much in favor of joystick for that first round that I wouldn't be surprised if he played a little bit more perfect. You know what I mean? He just kind of tightens up, cleans up, and does not let that happen again.
And it is definitely worth saying that joystick, Aimaki, I keep saying joystick just because it sounds easier, but Aimaki, definitely one of the more solidly just balanced players, I think, in this game. He has great defense, but also knows when to turn the pressure up, knows when to cash out, and, you know, has a very strong offense as well. And, you know, when you have those two kind of down pat, you are a threat. So Herc is definitely not going to be coming away with 3 wins here. And looks like that's going to close things out for round 1. Aimaki going up.
Aimaki's pressure during that entire round was pretty perfect. Herc couldn't hold block forever, took a bunch of chip damage. When he did drop a block or whenever he got poked out, he took so much damage and just couldn't find his footing to skip it back. So the pressure from Aimaki there was pretty picture perfect of Mortal Kombat pressure and when it's applied correctly like that. Now, again, it's so even here up until now. Aimaki gets that opening, has a slight life lead, now even bigger one after the throw here, and it sends Herc a little bit closer into that corner that especially when you shove him like that, go in that corner.
Get off me! Aimaki finding the opening. Full meter. This is looking really scary for her. Total 180 from the first game. It was kind of back and forth, but Aimaki turning up the pressure to 11. That sub-armor is going to negate those projectiles, but only for so long. Herc's got to find a Sento call out real soon. Otherwise, joystick is just going to come away with it, I think. Yep. Unsheaths the Sento. And I'm willing to bet once they walk him down, just kidding.
Yeah, walk him down, just teleport it right to his face. 1-to-1. Aimaki turning it up a lot of degrees. All these players are extremely talented in the fact that they can adapt really quickly. And when you have a best of 5 to play with, you have up to 5 games to really work with. Your adaptation will happen. And it becomes a matter of I adapt, you adapt, my adaptation to your adaptation. It's hilarious. But I mean, again, Aimaki is understands
Cooking.
how pressure is so important here. Just doesn't let Herc breathe for a second in that entire exchange.
And working on a flawless, Herc answers back with that poke. You're going to be back in the corner here. You got to get Sento out as quickly as possible and not let Joystick give, you know, you can't give him an inch because he'll take a mile. There's no doubt about it.
He's greedy. He's absolutely greedy in the best kind of way possible for a matchup like this. And when he understands, hey, I'm in a life lead, I can just use my projectiles and force a more zone-like game plan, and you have to respect it. That is, you can do that. It's great gameplay versatility that Aimaki has right now. Herc.
Safe jump. And that's not something that, like, it's a team that is so incredibly strong, Lumotaro, but you don't see it all too often. Like, yes, you have the 950 health deficit going up against, what is that, 1050 there for Kenshi sub, but that is not going to matter because Joystick is just taking that game.
I don't know.
Before I could even just break what was happening down, that is game 2 going to Aimaki.
First of all, the cooldown for Motaro, extremely short. Extremely. You get it back in seconds.
Oh yeah.
Compared to some other cameo cooldowns. So now Herc respecting that just a little bit. You see the futsu, you see the neutral being played here. You see that he's trying to punish the approach, but another forward throw, a lack of attack makes puts Herc in a slightly bad position.
Both players kind of feeling each other out here. You see, you mentioned footsies earlier. I love me some footsies. Herc's gonna find a really nice punish here. This is gonna be upwards of 45% into Sento's sandwich. Just kidding, I lied. Me when I lie.
It's okay. It's okay when we lie. It's our job. I love lying. It's my hobby.
I
But
can't tell you how many times, like, I will say something on comms and it will just turn out being the complete opposite always. Like, commentator's curse is such a real thing.
So real. It happened earlier today. You were like, oh wow, they're playing this long range, and you're like, oh wait, no they're not. All right, got it. Regardless, Herc took that first round in the same fashion, the same confidence and dominance that Aimaki did earlier, right? So that's just the back and forth each player can absolutely have. Aimaki gets a really great first hit there. Force the breaker from Herc. Herc wants to be more defensive, wants to play his life absolutely here. But he, at the same time, he's playing defensively. He accidentally goes into this corner.
Back to the corner. What's the guess? What are you gonna do?
Oh.
Good defense is a good offense, and forces the breaker off of Aimaki there. More grabs. Gosh, the strike throw game is certainly worth mentioning. Liu Kang's strike throw is probably one of the strongest in the game. He has so many normals to just enforce pressure and make you want to block. But speaking of wanting to block,
Herc just put Aimaki in a Uno reverse situation there. Aimaki thought he was in the lead, had a great position there, and then suddenly, boom, Sento comes right on out, goes for a forward throw, still has a great health lead, but beautiful teleport into the fatal. Oh my day, that's not gonna drop. This is connecting.
Really good stuff there from Aimaki. Seeing that Herc was one hit away from getting that 3 bars to break, calling the fatal blowout early, and taking a round. Insanely good answer back there from Aimaki. Good stuff. Holy moly!
Completely agree. It's anyone's round here. It could. This is to qualify for that game 5. I cannot wait. Oh my god. Is anyone's round here is match point for Aimaki in this first to 3. If he gets his last round, we're moving on. It's another W for Oni. This goes in favor of Herc. We get another banger game 5 that we will be on stream. I promise this time. I'm not a liar. Ooh, love the
I think Herc right here just like just slows down his game plan just a little bit. He was playing not like insanely aggressive, but just playing the tiniest bit more patient and waiting for those openings because Kenshi only needs one, and he gets one. And Sento's out here. We're going to see some same side pressure. That is going to be a full combo into the breaker. Herc has a pretty strong life lead here. He's just got to get Sento to walk him down, back to the corner. Chip becomes an issue.
This is where Herc really flourishes as a player, as a Kenshi player especially. This is what I was talking about. You find that opening, you get your 40% twice, and you basically just walk around the dog park being the big dog. Where we love Copper. That's my producer, and he got it on time to see this game 5 start off. I'm ready.
Hey, it happens, it happens, it happens. And we've got the conclusion to this set here coming up for you guys. Herc almost finds that opening, but gets us back to the corner. Aimaki finding a really solid open off the forward 4, into some damage, into some what are you gonna do, sir? Nice break there from Herc. I think, you know, it's well worth it. You gotta stop the bleeding. You gotta make something happen here. Gets the Sub-Zero armor on, and where's that opening? Herc is asking.
Needs to find it sooner rather than later. Goes for the back throw, sends Aimaki into the corner of himself, not just once, but twice. Made sure that man is not leaving this corner, but Motaro said otherwise, of course. Now you have to fight for that positioning all over again for either player here, but it's going to be in favor of Aimaki first and foremost.
And the willingness to just walk up into your opponent's face and just not press a button and be patient and hesitate and wait that extra second to make your opponent press a button was Aimaki right there. And he finds that round on match point. Herc's got to answer back.
Oh, I love... Sometimes the most simplest solutions are the best solutions. Just jump out of the corner.
Yeah.
Stop overthinking it. Just jump out of it. I love that. All right. Herc finds it out of the corner, but Aimaki finds an even greater combo. 30% already done onto Herc, and even finds his meters there. Has to go for the breaker for that survivability. Has to play his life. Has the ice armor on to negate any projectiles, but Aimaki playing a little too close for that to be a factor here. The life lead Aimaki has is generational.
Making it safe with the Motaro. This will probably kill. I think this closes it out. Yeah.
It should be the
He's going to spend all the meters. Oh, I lied.
Oh, but gets the poke out. And it's Aimaki taking it in another bang nail biter. 3-2 against Herkuhlez. Very valiant effort from KGE's very own Kenshi, but Oni has another point on the board for themselves. 2-1 in the team scoreboard.
GG to both players. Always GGs. You know, they both showed up, played their hearts out, no doubt.
And the reception outfit on too for both these teams. Oh, we're eating today. We're eating. And no, seriously, here we go. Starting off very strong, Melina Kung Lao rather than Melina Thera. More consistent. I'm a big fan of Melina's Kung Lao personally. It gives a big amount of mix-ups to your opponent. Lots of mind games to be played here, but very, very neutral base on both players here. Really just depends on who gets their opening. It's not going to be the Lao because you see that Tremor coming out. He's going to be tanking those hits for Sindel every single time.
And Bean is so good at calling Tremor out to, you know, to call out a projectile, to fake your opponent out. The layers that Bean develops from the very onset of the game are innumerable. Like, absolutely genius player here. Tremor armor coming out. Not going to find that opening.
Oh, you saw
back to the corner.
It's just the smallest decision making. Brain decide, okay, I don't want to do too much on the armor. I want to go away. But then he gets completely punished, and you saw that High completely whipped over the Melina because of her body. It's weird. So that split kick cannot really be used as effectively as usual. Oh, he's going down 2 cancel this time.
Oh yes, unbreakable stuff. Not that Hourglass necessarily had the meter to do so. Bean is going to take that first round. Wow, stand one call out there. Tremor rotation. Poking is Hourglass, and Bean's going to find that stream recapture into some cheeky damage.
Doesn't go for a lot though, just ends it pretty short, still wants to save his resources, has 2 bars each player here. Now, Rain gets, but this is our job. Alright, Tremor is out. Nothing happened. Same thing. Very even. Uh-oh. There we go. It's catching up. We're all good.
Alright, about even are these life leads.
Comes the spin dash and the ball roll, and Rain finds the win with in round 2.
This one is another set that I think can certainly go the distance.
Oh, we just
No doubt about it.
scream. Oh, I'd love to see it. Goes for the combo, sends Rain into the corner. Just not where he really can be in this kind of matchup. Up. And the armor's on. Nice. Gotta respect a little bit, but we keep pressing on. And unfortunately, chat, I know what's happening here.
Got a little bit of delay on screen, but we can still kind of hear and tell what's going on. More Tremor armor out of Beancel. Really good stuff. Has been kind of rotating that cameo in and out and faking out and making really good use of his utility. Is going to play a life lead and just kind of elect to back away here.
He's playing very defensively because he knows his frames right now are not doing the best. I can tell.
Yeah.
He's playing very defensive, playing with the armor, playing with the Tremor. He has to burn off 30 seconds. He goes for the
Plus
ignorant dive kick.
frames.
He's going for the ignorant dive kick, the Beancel. And we find it down to 10. We have enough time to find the W in this game 1. And that's how you do it. Very nicely done. But I know he was stressing. I know he's stressing.
And just, you know, stayed solid, stayed composed, and is going to take that first game.
We're going to see this over to the Pharah here instead of the Kung Lao. And it's still, it's still a strong team, if not slightly stronger than Kung Lao. I think Kung Lao offers a lot of control, a lot of stability, but Pharah just offers free damage.
The wackiness, the craziness. While you were talking about control and stability, Pharah crazy and ignorant, and as she should. I mean, have you seen her? Like, riding on top of another monster's back with claws and just being a spaz? Hell yeah, I'm here for it.
She's very crazy. I completely agree with you. Gets the scream off, goes for a safer back throw here, goes for the overhead. Tremor comes through, and Rain is still pressing a little too many buttons there in that excursion. Gives Bean a lot of survivability and advantage. But oh, we go for the claws. Pow, pow, pow.
And because being elected to, you know, try and up-block that potential overhead from the ball roll, found that 15% punish. We got Tremor armor up here, and walking down is Bean. The low
The armor
connects.
goes away. The armor went away right as the low connected, sending him to a full juggle. Had to use the bars as he had to break so fast. But I mean, we find the overhead again into the screen. The dive comes through. Goes for a safer option of the crystal armor because there's only 3 seconds left on the clock, and we can't do anything about it. We can't clear 500 damage in 3 seconds. If it was, this is not second. Sorry.
But even so, I mean, there's no way that Hourglass is making that comeback there. Being on a pretty good, you know, life lead there in that game. Played the timer, played the clock, finding another opening. I'm surprised Rain hasn't elected to break here. He's going to hold on to the meter. But now positioning is going to become an issue. You're getting walked down back into the corner. Hourglass has got to make an opening here. Finds it with the mid. Okie doke. Plus frames? No.
I love that I love that Rain is picking up whenever he wants to use the high Pharah versus the low sweep Pharah. And it is kind of catching Beancel off guard multiple times. It's the second time the low has come through, and Beancel expecting that high every single time. So, again, so even here. About 200 life points differ from each other. Just look at this. It completely was over Rain, but can't react every time. Forced himself into his corner, and the Tremor armor is now on, and we go for it.
That's unbreakable damage.
Oh, that is a second game 1 for Beancel, and he's down to brutal to boot.
Can we talk about how... Hell yeah, I'm spending the meter. Cash out. Bean's going up 2-0 against Hourglass of Rain here. No slouch. Oh, I thought this set was going to go the distance, but hey.
Yeah, me too. And we also, like, forced the Kung Lao cameo back online rather than the Pharah.
Yeah.
And arguably, these might be even more comfortable with the Lao over the Pharah because Pharah can be a little bit tricky to guesstimate most of the time. Beancel was losing to the Pharah more times than not, but now we've gone something that we've known forever since day 1. We know this matchup.
Yep, absolutely. more comfortability in this matchup, I'm sure, is Bean, and you know, it's just on display here. He's playing it so very well, not giving HourGlass any room to get just the Molina momentum machine going. Finds cheeky openings here and there, but it's just going to be bit by bit. And when you have an 1100 HP life advantage to 10 to just 1,000 here, that's something.
First break so quickly here on after. The Christening Armor is absolutely active and ready on Beancel. He's confident, wants to go straight in. HourGlass has to really respect that and recovers the end lag with the loud hat, but it's still for a little bit too long. And it allowed Beancel to get a excellent punish on that match point even for Beancel here. If we don't see HourGlassOfRain take this round and this game for himself.
Yeah, Mott, we are looking at a pretty convincing 3-0 here, unless HourGlass makes the adaptation. And if there's any player that can do it, you know, HourGlass certainly can, but we're going to have to see some serious adjustments. HourGlass, I think, is giving Bean just a little bit too much respect, but how can you not? When he's got Tremor Armor on, every time that HourGlass has potentially found an opening, it's just been shut down by that Tremor Armor. And it's just tough. It's looking like an uphill battle.
And they say that it is relatively even, however, life wise at the very least. Just now, yeah, Rain is starting to deplete that life bar a little bit more than Beancel, who has been extremely good at the mix-ups in the corner so far. But the sweep, if you get something, but then the armored cartwheel does come through for Beancel. I love the teleport kick that we do see from Rain, and he's now found his own groove. Now that we have Beancel in that corner, goes for a low, doesn't execute the dive kick, just cuts it a little bit short, and now it's just up to Rain to finish it out and take us to round 3.
But playing patient is Bean, kind of fishing for the Kung Lao call out there, but here comes the bowling ball and the walk
was
down the
going
confidence.
places. Oh my god, wait,
3 seconds.
wait.
Life lead? Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow. The break there from Rain was very much needed in that moment, and then you just such a great mental opportunity that Rain just showed us right now. Now HourGlass in a very good position here. Until again, we go for that forward throw back to that corner is where Beancel wants to keep HourGlass.
Ooh, and the Tremor just kind of negating the Lao hat there, and then finding that last hit with the forward 1-3, I believe is that string. Clean opening from Bean into Tremor Armor. You cannot press, sir. This is going to be big, beefy damage. I think this, you're not going to get meter. I think that's it.
Oh, that is it. And with the brutality at the very end of the day, is a 3-0 from Beancel, but it was relatively close between either player here. Other players would kind of get tripped about, which is like her ball roll, which is her setups with the Kung Lao and the overhead. Oh my god. So we're talking about character loyalists. Bro, Gur is the character loyalist of all time. My man saw Garrus from MK11 and said, you know what, that's me.
That's me.
That's literally me. I'm playing him. And he saw Garrus MK1 and he's like, I found my character, don't care about nobody else.
And Bando electing to go with the Scorp Pharah. This is admittedly, seemingly, you know, one of the not better matchups. Or not Garrus. It's so funny. They're the same thing. They're the same thing.
I did the same thing. It's the same guy. But you're right. It's the Scorpion Pharah. I feel like it's a little bit underrated in terms of some of the top team duos that we do see as of late with the Pharah kind of meta right now. And it offers so much. And unfortunately for Gur, he hasn't really got an opportunity until right now to use that rewind to get that health back and basically be playing a lot more defensive, but Bandinoz just does not care. He is holding blocks and he finds opening so easily, just like that.
The ball to just, pardon my profanity, to just like duck that command grab there from Bandinoz. It's callouts like that that establish confidence and momentum in the beginnings of the set. Bandinoz working on a strong game one here. Finds openings against Gur. 900 HP is definitely worth mentioning, especially when Scorpion, hits like a truck. Yeah, you have rewind, but you're only gonna have that so many times. Again, on the other side of the coin, finding an opening against a player like Gur, you gotta be damn good to do that. And Gur is gonna find evening things up here. Both players kind of playing some footsies, playing some nooch, and the raw spear catches. No hourglass to rewind time. Bandinoz is gonna cash out.
He absolutely is, and Pharaoh gonna cash out even more in the gambling pot here. So much health of a health lead that Bandinoz has against Gur, and just like that, a 2-round lead, 1 game up for Bandinoz here in this first 3 series. And Gur again can absolutely bring it back.
Bandinoz showed up really, really strong first game.
So I'm here for a very long time. And for a good time. I'm having a great time at doing this, actually. I'm here for a good time and a long time. And Gur, finally goes to Lobotaro, kind of gives Bandinoz a little bit of taste of his own medicine with the teleportation, and catching him a little bit off guard by surprise. Now the hourglass is ready and loaded. Whenever Gur's ready, he's just gonna do that rewind, just reset all the progress that Bandinoz made on his health pool and make him do it all over again. So lots of back and forth, some close to a forward throw. Sets the space between those 2 players.
Ooh, and that's going to be a punish there from the snap. You can't just be throwing out raw spears, sir. And with your back to the corner, what do we got? Nice defense from Gur. Full hourglass loaded, so even if Bando finds the opening, I'm willing to bet a rewind is in order, but commanding life lead here. Probably close things out and chip. Bando has an uphill battle to climb, no doubt. Finds the overhead.
Their orbit does go crazy, but here comes the rewind, even crazier. Look, it's like Fair didn't even come out. It's as though nothing just happened. Bandinoz has to now find another opportunity, and he finds it.
Does he go fatal?
Extremely easily, but
Into the reset.
Doesn't go for the fatal so far. I think he's very confident. Oh, he has to. It's not
Wait. Wait.
Oh!
Insane call out there from Bandinoz, knowing that Gur had rewind on deck and negating his ability to do that with the fatal, breaking that armor with just a touch of life left. Wow. Good stuff out of Bandinoz there.
Like, Bandinoz could have been, the wind could have blown the wrong way and he was dead, but he found he found a way to take his first round of game 2. And with that momentum in his favor, in his back pocket, he's running it down against Gur so effortlessly on the Scorpion, not allowing him to have the space to breathe, to set up hourglasses. There's no, I don't want to say there's no respect, but there's no space being given to Gur. He has to demand it, which he's doing now with Bandinoz in this corner.
Oh yeah, and like a lot of Scorpion's buttons just simply beat Garrett's. And here we're gonna get the clone. Yeah, you're not blocking that. Nuh-uh, no way. Little cash out there from Gur, 33%. Stand 2 just eats that character alive, man. This is looking like curtains into the, doesn't even need to do the OTG.
Finishing it off very cleanly for himself. Bandinoz looked like he was in a bad spot for a second there and found his opportunity once again, utilizing that so effectively that it really does kind of put...
And having the presence of mind to know when Gur might approach and just, press stand 2 and beat any of Garrus's buttons. Like, I have not seen any real enforcement of solid pressure from Gur just because he, Bandinoz has not allowed him to do so throughout the set.
I'm gonna say my favorite move that Gur does is that overhead. That people don't really expect all that often. Bandinoz got called out by it, but was able to recover pretty quickly after the fact. Finds the Pharaoh combo again. Like about 38% on the board here, but Gur finally able to find something of his own. And also, I was waiting to see if he was going to be able to get himself out of the corner. He finds the bars, and he teleports out of there. Now it's completely neutral. mid-stage even.
Gets the opening off an overhead. Plus frame. Staggers. Is Gur. Now you got your back to the corner here. He is just back-shotting him from the front.
That's
and
crazy.
This will all but close it out.
The front shots is crazy.
I'm sorry, I had to work that in there somehow.
I was thinking about it too. Like, am I gonna be the one to do it? No, my bestie will do it for me. I know you would. Oh, beautiful. The rewind time basically makes it so Bandinoz, that advantage with Pharah just kind of went unscathed. You go for the Pharah grab and also find the space being made between both players. Oh, the sand close just completely whips, goes right through the Scorpion. Bandinoz has another lease on life and can kind of play this game a little bit more, but the punish on the overhead is massive for him.
And Scorpion has a really good ability to just to punish that with his stand too. It's such a strong button in this matchup, and I've been yapping about it, and I'll continue to yap about it because it's been putting in work. Good patience is Gur. Finds a clean opening. Are we gonna find some more hourglass charges? Yes, we will. Stay close. Get grabbed. Now you're in the corner.
Get suplex. Oh, good escape. Good tech from Bandinoz. Baits up the up block, gets the forward throw instead as a reversal, and sends you even more into that corner. You also have the hourglass again, ready for Gur. So whenever he's in a bad spot, he's able to just kind of, you know, transform his way out of there. But boom, just like that, it is a beautiful 2-0 on round 3. And right in the nick of time, because oh my goodness, another 3-0 would have been devastating.
Really strong player, no doubt about it. And here we are going into game number 4.
Oh, and juked him, broke some ankles, went for the teleport into the overhead. Bandinoz is still in that. He can react fast enough to avoid that overhead. And now we got the punish time. Oh my! And the hourglass is again ready and loaded for Gur in the event of he needs to get out of a bad spot. Goes for teleport, puts Gur into the corner. Escape failed, but that's a-okay. The health lead is in favor of Gur.
Command grab.
Sit down. Oh, sit down. Oh, never mind. Sit up. Good teleport. Tries goes for a punish, but a little too early in the pickup. Sit down.
Okay. Staggers. No flawless block there from Bandinoz, but gonna elect to just rewind time. No bleeding. My blood is made of sand, so I will not bleed to begin with. Is Gur. He's got another hourglass on deck.
Crazy here, however, has to kind of eat all that damage.
Ooh, neutral
Level
jump.
up. Yes. Oh! Me away!
Okay.
Oh, I spot down. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, Gur is a animal. Goes overhead again, gets punished. We go for the fatal blow. We don't have reverse. We don't have anything. We gotta hold all that damage, and it's gonna be a round going to Bandinoz. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
And rewriting the story of the first set where Gur just needed to be able to rewind, but of course, fatal blow kills everything, crushes your armor. Bandinoz capitalizing on that again. Insane presence of mind. The decision making, beautiful stuff from Bandinoz. This is set point for him.
Oh my god, wait, that was 40% already. Wait, 900 health, Garrus. Help him! Help him! Help Garrus! No, this is a slaughter.
No hourglass on deck. You have to make an Oh, gotta break this. Nope. Unbreakable.
It was a slaughter. 3-1 for Bandinoz over Gur, eliminating him from the KGE side of the bracket, well, quote-unquote bracket lineups, may I say.
Right.
Oh man, that last round was a complete wrap. Oh my goodness, I couldn't even, it was 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, GG's to both players, but I mean, once Bandinoz caught that momentum, he took it and ran away with it.
Instead of
yeah, skip this one. Yeah, bye bye bye.
No, we're good. We're gonna see Rednose stick it with the Homelander, going to honor the mirror match against MisT here, who has been playing the Homelander Pharah and also Homelander Janet for so long. And he knows what Rednose is trying to play the character since basically release. So he was able to upblock that Pharah almost on reaction.
And wonderful call out on the command grab is Rednose there. You're seeing like some true like day one main character knowledge coming out of MisT here. but Rednose is no slouch either. And he finds that command grab opening. Just wake up buttons there for MisT. Is he going to break? No. No break out of Rednose. Going to hold on to the resources. Coast to coast. Back and forth. Oh my god.
Oh, same brain cell. Same brain cell. Oh my god, I love Homelander. It's so goofy. Anyway, MisT is gonna, just for anyone who's not aware, MisT is gonna be our Homelander on the red, and Rednose is not the red one. He's the black one. He's the black outfit. So we have.
Yeah, imagine that. Rednose should be the one in the
he'd
red.
Be red, but he's not. He chose. No, I'm gonna be in a black outfit today. I'm good. No, but big overhead coming in from MisT, and that's gonna be securing the first round in the mirror here. Very nicely done. I can't lie. I think both of them are really proficient at the Homelander. Oh, I don't know what MisT was going for there. I don't know what we were cooking.
Went for something or other, but finds that just clean stand one opening there. Guess everything is a guess. Everything is a guess with this character, man.
I'll get
Diabolical dash. Sarah's just jumping around in the background. This is a match. This is a match to commentate and talk about, right?
Wow, Red. Ooh, I floated. Big throw. I'm sorry.
Nah, in all seriousness.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
No. Actually, is that really no though? We're back. Ladies and
We're
gentlemen,
back in
we are
business.
back. Looks like MisT is going to be getting the point as per the scoreboard on stream. So
Okay.
MisT up one, Rednose going to be taking the dive, going back to the favorite Kenshi. And I am ready for this adaptation to start happening. Rednose, we mentioned it, very good to Kenshi. Oh my god! Can we breathe? Can we have a second to ourselves, MisT, before you just go in with the disrespect?
No, sir. MisT is gonna take that momentum and run with it. Punish, sir. And I'm just getting a word from production here. We need to buff Ghostface, I heard. I guess we need to buff Ghostface. Okay. Anyways, all that aside, MisT is running away with this one. No Sento for you, sir. Command grab into GG's.
Who needs Sento when Homelander has Pharaoh? You know, it's okay.
Listen.
It's even.
These are two of, some of the strongest teams in the game right now. Kenshi, I'm not going to downplay Kenshi at all, but honestly, this character does need to work a little bit harder than Homelander to make things happen. Like, Striker enables you to call Sento out and get your win condition, but I, hear through the grapevine that this actually isn't the best matchup for Kenshi.
Because Kenshi has 14 losing matchups, so, and as you can see, when he gets that win condition, oh my goodness, he is eating so well. Rednose has kept MisT in this corner for about 15 seconds.
Parry!
Oh, he said, get on my face! And then Nintendo said, actually, hold on, we're not done.
Wow. Good stuff from Rednose there. I mean, great call out there from MisT on the parry. I'm sorry, but every time I see a parry, I get so hyped because that is just such a Giga Brain call out. Like, you're gonna press here. I know it. Nah. Fuck you. Get caught. It's the best.
Oh my god. Alright, here we go. MisT getting a little combo started. And actually gets the reset there, so it gets a whole nother, damage meter going in his favor. And Rednose has to kind of hold all that. Jeez, that was so fast. Oh my god. Rednose had to play so calculated, so precise in that second round. And MisT, I'm sorry, not MisT, excuse me. MisT. I'm looking at chat at the same time. And it's like, yeah, this is very benefiting. I mean, Halloween's over, unfortunate, but this is just so, this is just so pretty. Oh, they cooked. Anyway.
Super aesthetically pleasing. And
big
Halloween is never over.
If you're
Halloween year round,
it's always here. I do have to say, I haven't mentioned the Kenshi Striker, which I think is low-key underrated. It has called out MisT by surprise a couple of times, which has given Rednose the opportunity to use Sento to get his win condition kind of by force, the same way that Homelander forcefully wins. So, it's so interesting. Everything about this is so interesting to watch. We get out of it.
Ooh, and Patient was MisT there, kind of playing really solid defense with the Sento out, but that down two is just going to take it. It would have you know, that would have been something else if MisT made that comeback. You know, you certainly don't want to count him out. But Rednose going up on the round. Catches you jumping. Staggers? Sento call out.
I mean, that was huge for Rednose. Forces the breaker. Sorry, Sento is still there, and you get anti-aired. Sento is starting to walk over, gets disabled for a second, and now is able. Misses finally finding his own turn here. Oh, we slow up and get anti-aired with the standing one. That's huge.
Dude, the presence of mind to just like stand one Sento resummon right there is insane. Like Rednose knew he was gonna hit that, and he spent the bar. He cashed out. He made the right call. Good stuff out of Rednose. You're not guessing right forever, sir, but backdash.
You gotta watch your toes.
Reset.
You gotta watch the toesy woesies. We always forget about the toesy woesies. The laser comes and burns off your toenails. That is how MisT is gonna take that second round in his favor. Now match point for the Homelander Pharaoh, for the Lechelander, may I say, for him. Oh, and we're gonna play for lasers. And Rednose coming with the aggression with that Sento, and I mean into the corner as well. Oh no.
This could be a punish off the up block. Real good for Rednose, it is looking like. But we're gonna diabolical dash and just kind of. I don't want to deal with that. That forward four has been putting in work for MisT, and he has just been making really good call outs, just backdashing. You can't make that kind of a call out though because it's a punish.
Hold all this chip. Good blocking from MisT, however. I must. Oh, well. I might have spoken a little too soon. It was good. This is Rednose's note.
Listen, if you want a match to go a certain way, just like speak the complete opposite. Nice flawless block there from MisT. Resets the chip.
But can't do it forever, unfortunately. Rednose taking a game here. Has a number on the board now, 2-1 so far in favor of MisT. MisT still on match point, but Rednose on the verge of a really good comeback if he keeps himself locked and loaded for this Homelander. Oni is up by a point, 3-2, but it's only 1 point to make it even. And with the last two same members on KGE being MisT now and Beancel, a little bit cut out for them. And Bandinoz is likely going to be the hardest matchup they're going to deal with for Oni. But Rednose is a feat in and of itself on the Kenshi. But as I say that, oh, man, a little bit wet with the lasers. But as I say that, even that, he finds a Sento, he finds opportunity, and now MisT in a kind of bad spot, but ooh, spacing. We're back.
Ooh, that's a punish. Yes, sir. Sento was not quite there in time, and this is going to be a nice little 30% and just wake up buttons. Rednose, really good call out, and that's going to be a punish. You can't resheath against this character. No. Once again, MisT on match point. Good stuff.
Match point for MisT to bring KGE back to a more even ground with Oni. He's going for these lasers, and Rednose is going straight in with these central overheads. A lot of zoning happening right now, but we are really just going for these lasers. Okay, we really thought that was gonna work. Ooh, I love Mortal Kombat players.
Overhead, that's gonna catch. Here's gonna be some damage into a guess. I wonder if MisT is gonna do something just like fucking crazy right here. I'm willing to bet. Okay, yeah, no, just go for defense, can't block forever. Rednose has been really good to just like capitalize on wonky hit confirms there and cash out on damage and keep the center pressure going.
He kind of just has that kind of power, that kind of zero power as a Mortal Kombat player, but we go for the fair where we find a lot of value with her. We drop our combo.
Brother.
We go back to our roots, go for a down two, we finish it out. Final round of this game for MisT on the cusp of, again, that match point. And Rednose one game away from, again, a reverse 3-0. If he wins, ideally.
If he wins, right, right.
So
boy, this can definitely go either way. I am like clenching. I don't know how this is gonna go. Command grab and threads the needle through the striker grenades is MisT. This is gonna be a corner carry. Ooh!
Oh.
Little shimmy, little fake out there. Good stuff from Rednose. Striker grenades doesn't quite find the punish.
Find the back throw at the very least, but like I said, originally those striker grenades were kind of tripping up MisT over and over again, but now he's been more aware of when they're typically going to be coming out, and he's been blocking them ever since. So one of the Rednose's win conditions have now really been somewhat eliminated in that sense. And just go straight for the Senso, but the Pharah comes through. We go for the turnaround, and we're able to find the conversion. Oh, it is done. It is a 3-1 in favor of MisT for KGE. 3-3 in the team battle. This is so tight-knit.
Beautiful stuff there from MisT too. He hit a full screen, you know, close to full screen command grab because Homelander needs it.
I'm no Alphabet, so my Ermac don't cook the way you cook from Alphabet. So that's why we don't see any Ermac tonight.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
You're
that.
like you're the good on Ermac, but now starting things off very strong. We have Sindel, we have Liu Kang, Tremor gonna be with the Sindel, Motaro with the Liu Kang. Oh, it's gonna be so. This is gonna be a matchup like neutral.
Yeah, this is very, very nooch heavy. Both of these players have some of the best footsies in the game that I have ever seen. But that low doesn't quite find the opening there from Beancel. It's interesting, when we were watching Bean versus HourGlass, Bean Sindel was just like, he was very patient and popping Tremor armor constantly and just waiting for the right time to press at the right time. And I wonder how his approach is going to differ here against Aimaki, who is like really good on the aggressive side of things, but also, you know, really solid defensively. Again, got Bean taken round 1.
And with a pretty sizable health lead, I might add as well, to that round 1 win. And every single time that Aimaki is trying to teleport away to a much more offensive position, Beancel is ready to react, to punish him for trying to basically kind of skip neutral, quote unquote, and just to approach. Without respecting the neutral that is being shown here. Now it's a matter of make the space happen. We're going for the projectile. We see the Fire Dragon come out. We see the Tremor also blocking any projectile that Aimaki is trying to go for. He goes for the jump in, the backhand doesn't hit. And now it's just block pressure. Oh, and we teleport right out of there to safety for Aimaki.
And this is something that you would like expect to see on the other hand of things. Like Bean is playing a very strong zoning game, but Lou also has an insanely strong zoning game, but that has just been completely shut down by projectile after projectile after air projectile after, you know, Tremor call out. And Bean's got the life lead here. Nice trade. Almost a really good pickup there from Aimaki. Gonna make it safe with the Motaro. Catches Motaro there in the background. Boy, he took a hit.
Long cooldown as a punishment for that. How dare you stand on the stage for a little bit too long? Like, jump in, goes for the scream, and that is all she wrote. Game 1 going in favor of Beancel here, and the brutality just to boot. Yeah, it is gonna be a nail biter, a hard. I think it's gonna be a really difficult set for Aimaki.
Yeah, and Lou being like kind of like you were saying, Lou is definitely one of the more stubby characters when you are talking about it in the context of Sindel. Her forward 1 is just going to do numbers against any button that Joystick is going to want to press here. And finding the opening is Beancel into more Tremor armor. You can hit me, but you can't actually hit me.
And you saw Aimaki try to hit him, and you know, Beancel was not moving. Sindel's ass was not moving. But goes for forward though, he finds another corner, a little bit of a slow jump out, gets Beancel away from that bad position, pretty much resets the positions here to the center of the map. And unfortunately for Aimaki, his health bar is so low, and with the Tremor armor on, he can't press, he can't do anything. Forward throw, a lot more damage you expect.
And little by little, chip by chip, throw by throw, Bean takes that first round. This is looking pretty rough for Joystick. He's gonna have to make some adaptations here, and I think really play just a little bit more aggressively in the gaps. And like the thing is though, is Bean has been covering all of his gaps, all of his unsafe ass play with Tremor, and doing a really good job of that. Plus frames, calls him out. Nice little damage cast out there with Sidil's back to the corner.
This is why I like to see from Aimaki. His pressure game is so good. I love watching Aimaki when he's in his zone, when he gets his situations going, he's putting on that pressure, because Beancel hasn't been able to do anything since Aimaki has put him in this corner, it has just been non-stop against his block, against block, getting Sindel out. Boom, right now at round 3 in a very convincing manner. Various, thank you for the 2 gifted subs, by the way. I see
Shouts
you in
out.
the chat. Shout out.
Shouts out Various also at a local offline today.
Getting 5th place at the first
Hey.
offline.
Very nice.
well.
Shouts out Various, big time. And back to the set here. Aimaki answering back very strongly that last round. We've got about even life lead, but Bean is going to be, completely comfortable playing the full screen game against Liu Kang, threading the needle, throwing those projectiles, and forcing Aimaki to come in with Motaro, but not quite finding anything yet. Tremor armor.
And the overhead
Raw
comes
overhead.
through. It's very unexpected whenever he's able to utilize it, So lots of just back and forth. A split kick in the air does find the top of Amaki's head, and armored cartwheel does come through again. We have the crystalline armor active and ready for Beancel. It goes away just as fast, and a second one. Oh my goodness!
What are you
Goes for
gonna do if you
throw.
can't hit her? What if you can't hit her? What are you gonna do? Time is
Yeah,
an
no.
issue here. Oh, nice call
Backhand.
there.
Not the backhand.
Into the brutal. Ooh, there go your toes.
I keep
Watch those
telling people we
feet.
gotta watch the toesy woesies against this character.
He's been doing well to call those out and just make those crazy decisions and capitalize. Bean going up 2-0.
That
Plus
is
frames?
I'm sorry. I hate Steve. I'm gonna delete that move from the game. Oh my gosh. Regardless, this is game 3. This is Beancel's match point. He is up 2-0 against Aimaki in the series.
Ooh, there's the reflect. Beautiful.
Oh. Oh, that's an early break, but I get it. Liu Kang can absolutely. Well, I feel like once Aimaki gets that momentum going, he's genuinely unstoppable. Genuinely.
Yeah, no doubt
He's
about it.
just shutting it down whenever he can.
And making that low save with Tremor's forward punch is Beancel. Plus frames, shimmies, more staggers. I think, Aimaki is finding a little bit more success when he starts to stagger Bean, but you can only stagger so long until he finds the opening there.
Hey, I also want to mention the health pool between both these characters is actually insane. I did not know this until right now.
Oh my
Beancel
God.
having 1100 health and Liu Kang Aimaki having 950.
That's an entire combo's difference. Like, that is
That's a
20...
throw difference.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Throw difference. Oh my goodness. So Aimaki is kind of playing on a little bit of a lesser playing field because of that. He's a lot more outsmart, has a lot smarter. And he's doing really great right now.
Absolutely, and it's tough because earlier in the sets we're seeing Aimaki finding the openings, but it just so happens that Bean has had Tremor armor on. So when you're negating the fact that I can even get an opening, I know that I as a player am kind of starting to lose steam, and that's really what's looking like what's happening in front of us, and that is going to do it.
Yep, that is going to be it. Beancel once again taking a 3-0 stand. V-man. Oh, it's animality. I thought it was T-back, and I was like, oh. This actually was hard for Liu Kang. Chill. Get this spider out my face!
Wait, chat, if you have arachnophobia, look away.
Yeah, bro, get me away from this spider. I love that her animality is a spider, don't get twisted. I hate looking at it. I really do.
Just like I hate looking at Homelander's win animation, just drinking milk.
Oh, he's not just, no, we gotta be just specific. He's not just drinking it, alright? He's doing unspeakable acts to that glass of milk. I hate it.
Come on screen for you folks here right now. These players are getting into it. Bando finds the first hit. And the range of that back 3 too. I mean, couldn't quite cash out, but MisT finds an opening and carries you to the corner, brother. What are you gonna do?
Oh, Bandinoz getting a big amount of advantage here, especially if we get a second combo going. And Rain is pretty hard hitter. already 36% off of 11 hits, off of just 2 interactions, and the low. Oh, MisT might not be super prepared for the matchup, but just needs to find his opening as Homelander, and the parry is a really great start. Oh, and the toes!
I was just kind of thinking the same thing too, Mott. There's like, I wonder how much actual high-level Rain matchup experience that MisT has. Has he, you know, played Bandinoz in the past? Is he ready for the just absolutely oppressive game plan that Bandinoz is going to bring to the table here?
And it's going to be Bandinoz taking that first round, of course, in his favor, but it was so close. The health pools were relatively low for each player here, so any adjustment that MisT can make, he has to make it sooner or later, because if he doesn't, the matchup and experience might come back to bite him a little bit, especially now that Bandinoz has gotten another combo start for himself. With the Janet cameo, I want to add.
And we were kind of talking about it earlier here. Any character with a Janet cameo? Yes. Big yes from me. Love to see it. Just like extends combos in the best kind of way. You got the Gento setups. You got the, you know, the Janet wall, and oh, call out on the command grab is Bandinoz into that brutal brother.
He knows he's one of the best with the Rain character, and MisT has to find his footing with the Homelander, has to find his win condition with the Homelander. Oh wait, why you in the air? Get
and
down.
Little Rain squiggly finding its way all the way up to MisT, and the Kara cancel. Oh, that is a mix and a half. Gonna capitalize off the throw combo here into a safe jump. Staggers, gonna wait for MisT to do something, but more throws come through. Janet, yes sir, and little by little this is adding up. We got another throw.
It's adding up so fast. At this point, it's not even addition, it's multiplication. It's already done. The round's over, Alphabet. It was not addition. We were multiplying exponentials. Like, this was difficult to watch just because Bandinoz, again, so talented. Gets his win condition almost every time by force. Not because MisT just is given to him, he's just taking it. And then coast to coast, we have gone.
And those Kara cancels have been successful every single time. Bandinoz looking to make a speed run out of this, make his way to Beancel, and take KGE out. MisT has got to adapt. Janet doesn't quite find its way, but that's it. 2-0 Bando, quickly, expeditiously. There is a flawless sure.
Flawless victory, untouched. 2-0. Oh my god, we started set, what, 2 minutes ago? 2-0 in favor of Bandinoz so far.
We're going into game 3. Bando up 2-0.
He's keeping his Pharah. He's keeping his cameo. He's keeping the game plan. Different stage. Same old thing. Oh, aggressive. Oh, that's it. Just be more aggressive. Don't let Bandinoz play the game. You're a Homelander. Don't forget this. What's wrong with you? Oh, bummer.
He remembered who he was playing and just went for the ignorant command grab to start things off there. But Bandinoz answering back in kind. Nice little combo ender there off of the Rain God. Good stuff in Bando.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Be the aggressor. This is what MisT needed. He needs a little ass whooping to remember that, wait, I'm playing the character right now, Homelander and Pharah. Forces the breaker, that's huge. You have resources. You have to get out of that corner for a little bit better positioning, but that's a-okay, because the laser does your taxes for you.
Ooh, and the God. Wait, you gotta break this.
Yeah, you have to break. 14 HP though. Yeah, there we go. Go for the anti or the laser. It works.
Way to stay composed. Way to stay composed there, MisT. I mean, yeah, remember that he was Homelander and doing called out some stagger pressure there. I think earlier in the set, MisT was kind of letting Bandinoz get away with the back 3 staggers. It's a really strong button, but you know, sometimes you just got to make a call out. And once again, we are looking at a flawless victory speed run out of Bandinoz.
Oh, not quite. We got a little bit chip done. Goes for a low laser. Doesn't get too much off of the punch in the knee, but the Pharah does come through. Gets interrupted by the low, however. Unfortunate for MisT, but Bandinoz bring it right back in his own style. Round 3 of Game 3, match point for Bandinoz to take this to a 3-0 and go against Beancel of KGE.
Good call out there on the back 3. Caught it with the forward 4, was MisT, and got the command grab reset. Corner swap. Oh, doesn't quite find the float 3 there. Float 4, whatever the button is, doesn't matter. It's all the same. Anyways, overhead connects. MisT looking to put himself on the board.
Oh, excellent block there. That's actually huge. Good arm. I love the armor coming in from Bandinoz. This does usually open up MisT enough to get about more than 90%. Surely. Well, we're back. 2-1 so far.
Answering back. Got one on the board. Good stuff there.
If he keeps up that aggression that we were seeing, a little bit of life back into his game plan, this can genuinely go either way. At first, when he was down 2, it was 2-0, I was like, this might be Bandino's dub, but MisT woke up. MisT remembered, I'm playing the Homelander character. I should be fine. Okay, with the Pharah, Janet just completely misses her target. And now we've gone to the corner for Bandinoz. Goes for the forward throw. Lack of a tech means you're staying there, bestie. You go for the jump in. Misses the laser that should have punished it, giving Bandinoz a free get out corner free card.
Yeah, that was an insane needle threading there. Just like parry full screen MisT. I guess we're doing that now. Okay, all right. Little nooch full screen here from those characters, from these players. Rain God Lord.
Yeah, the bubble's out. Can't really use laser. Nice follows block. Bubble's out again. Tries to go for the whirlpool. Doesn't really find his target. MisT didn't decide he wanted to go up or down. Just kind of got punished with the forward throw. With the Janet does come through at the very least and finds a conversion off of that.
And we're already coming down to 20 seconds left in this match. I think MisT could have just kind of played it lame and stayed full screen there, and going in was a mistake. Bandinoz is going to cash out, capitalize, and be on set point. Ooh, no command grab there. Okay. Maybe that was a fake out there with the Pharah. I'm not sure.
I think he meant to, but I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. It looked like he was supposed to get the command grab and get the Pharah combo off of that, but unfortunately, it didn't really work out very well for MisT. Bandinoz me taking that advantage state and just running with it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Ooh,
He charged it up. He said, hold on, let me just do this real fast.
Ooh, just walk up throw, the absolute gall for Bandinoz to do that. I mean, he's been enforcing a lot of really good pressure this game, so he can get away with those. We do got those. Forcing the break, but you gotta block the projectiles, sir. You gotta block these.
Playing a little bit more slow, a little bit more zoney. Wants to respect the rain up close, because up close he's been getting challenged out every single time, but the jump, it was a little bit too ignorant. And what's the grab? No! It's the fatal blow that, and without a break, it's going to connect. That's going to be a 3-1 win for Bandinoz, for Oni. And now it has gone down to the wire. 1-1 left. KGE's Beancel waiting in the wings. Bandinoz has to do one more to get a 2-1 comeback.
And I mean, this had to go the distance tonight. We had to go down to the final 2 players. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, this is exactly how it turned out. I don't know if I agree with the MisT's decision to kind of try an American reset right there. You know, the guest characters that they have designed and created. Gotta give them props, but on to the set of the night. We have got the last 2 standing. Bandinoz on Oni versus Beancel on KGE. Oh my god, man, I'm kind of nervous.
Yo, neither of them want to approach. Oh, no dive kick, but Tremor does cover that and like other dive kick on block, but I mean again, Bandinoz on with the pressure, forces the breaker away from Beancel, which is okay. Both people normally have many resources to work with. Bandinoz with 1 bar, Beancel with half. Good low poke, great back throw coming from Beancel, and Janet comes through for the conversion. Little 18%, not too shy, but another one with Janet right at the helm. That's gonna be great. We gotta start attacking these throws so Janet just can't come and wreck in our face.
Oh yeah, I mean, Bandinoz has found so much success in those grab combos in the last 2 sets that he's played. But the down 2 call out into unbreakable damage is Beancel. Staggers, low, nice blocks. but you're not blocking forever. That's an overhead opening up, and this is coming down to the wire. 10 seconds left on the clock. There's one more guess. Backing off his Beancel. Up block?
Good up
Yeah.
block. Yep. Did not let that happen. Was not about to let that win get away from him. Beancel one up in the round here in the game 1 of 5 we could be playing here, but Bandinoz is coming in with the pressure. Boom, bam, bop. Janet coming in not once but twice to rack up some pretty good damage. But the health bars we do see are pretty even, which I feel like is good to mention because we saw earlier there was a 950 versus a 1050, right? It was such a
And that is a big deficit.
But this is as even as it can be, and I say even, but Bandinoz is walking away with this pressure and this lead.
And coming as no surprise is just like speed run out of Bandinoz, big, just commanding life lead there. Really good call outs. And it's tied up here. God, that down 3 is just insane, that range.
I keep telling people, watch your toes. Against Sindel and Homelander, your toes are not safe with these two people around. Oh, goes for their own throw, but we know Jenna's gonna be coming in to cover it up, get the conversion off as well. Little 30-ish% should be on the. Oh no, goes for 18 instead. Down 2 on block, and the pressure on the air is not gonna be helping Beancel whatsoever with those ground projectiles coming in from Bandinoz. Forces the break so early on. Lack of resources for Beancel, so be so careful how he approaches.
Stagger pressure is interrupted from from Bandinoz, and then the Tremor armor is going to come out here. No connection on the throw. Get off me. Nice tech. Good stuff. And we're going to go stagger for stagger. Back 3 from Rain and back 2 from Sindel here. We're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight.
Bandinoz only really uses that back throw for that Janet combo, so I'm glad that Beancel is starting to tech those more often. But he's still getting called up by these water splashes from the ground, which has been catching off guard multiple times here. Goes for the cancel, goes for the Trevor, that's huge! Gets a scream off, has to go for the break.
And now Bandinoz can just play super lame and chip out. Like, Bean has got to make one hell of a comeback here. He could find an opening, but time is becoming an issue. You can stagger for days, but it is.
Goes for a 4th, or he knows he can't really take it here. He might go for the Fatal just for funsies, but the dive kick is not going to be enough. Oh, and a low poke is able to chip him out enough to win that round for Bandinoz. 1 up in the series, 2 more for Oni, and 3 more for KGE to go to win. All right, game 2. Game 2, round 1, starting off. And we just making some space. Oh, watch toes.
Doesn't connect the down 3 on the Janet there, but that's quite all right. We're going to get the quick recharge on Tremor. Look at the respect from both of these players, just waiting for the other to press a button. Love to see it. Nice throw tech.
Wow, that actually looked like it was almost too late for that tech to come out, but I'm glad it did for Bandinoz. Now he's able to really play and kind of forcibly push Beancel to the corner, but not without that armor. And at the very last second, here comes the best, making sure that Beancel does not really become susceptible to these rain combos.
Caught him whipping. Can't be pressing in nooch like that. And that is going to be some respectable 40% into a guess. Went for the car cancel, but Nina just called that shit out. Good stuff.
He called it up. He didn't believe in connecting the combo off. And again,
the active frames on that projectile caught Bean out of the air. Oh, that's depressing. I would uninstall right there. I'm not gonna lie.
And as we're talking, it's so back and forth. The health bar doesn't lie. It's 200 to 371. It's now gone even lower. We force the breaker. We get the Tremor combo out. We float above the whirlpool, and Bandinoz can't get that set up right because of that float. 7 seconds left on the clock. Alphabet.
And even if Bandinoz finds the opening, you've got Bean with close to 3 bars a meter. Played patient, didn't do anything risky. Puts one on the board. Very nice stuff out of Beancel.
And this might be how he has to play to conquer Bandinoz, because if he falls victim to Bandinoz' tempo and pressure, Bandinoz will walk away with the win in his pocket. There's no doubt in my mind, like, that's where Bandinoz is strongest, in his ability to capitalize on his momentum. Once he knows he's got it going, like, you're in the defensive side of things, oof, good luck. That is tough to play against. Breaker so early on for Beancel. Only one bar of resources for Bandinoz here. So much low, so much respect. The forward punch comes in from the Tremor, however. Kind of forces Bandinoz kind of back up from the Beancel. From the Beancel.
Yeah, we can call him that. That's a great.
That's great. The Bean. Here comes the Bean. Oh, it gets called out by the rain. Oh, okay, great overhead. Oh, no way.
Ooh, that's tech. That is absolutely tech. Tremor armor saves you, but not from everything. Good call out there from Bandinoz on the fatal blow. Gonna pretty much even things up, give him maybe a little bit of life lead here.
I'm gonna be honest, he shit on him. He's like, why are you calling that shit from my face?
Mad respect.
Dang, he's playing in his head, he's playing in his head. Beancel down. 1-1 so far. Needs to win on this round in order to make this make the scoreboard a lot more even here. Goes for a forward throw. Escape failed for Bandinoz. Wasn't expecting that option. Was expecting to be put in the corner there.
And both of these players calling out their cameos and covering projectiles and covering their advance, like the layers of knowledge on display are. That's not quite a punish there from Sindel. I don't know if that was an input error out of Bandinoz or what, but finds the back three. Insanely strong button into a guess.
Now you're in the corner. You gotta find some way out, and it has to be the breaker. That has to be the option that Beancel goes for, but we get stepped on once more. Goes for a low, tries to kind of push Bandinoz away from him, and with the Tremor armor on deck, he can play the game a little more confidently. Goes for the side swap, goes for a forward throw. And now as Bandinoz a little bit closer to that corner. The card will come through, but there's no punish on it. We actually get the overhead off. Go for the scream.
Doesn't look, I was just about to say, it doesn't look like Bandinoz is going to break here, but smart stuff from him there. He would have eaten a pretty sizable damage into a corner push, and now Bean with the life lead. All he has to do is just play lame, throw projectiles, call out Tremor to cover some of Bandinoz's projectiles, and we're looking at maybe a timeout.
It might be one, but Bean's opting to actually go in now that he has the armor on. I'm not sure if I really agree with that. Play a little more lame, goes for the Sindel hairballs. Oh, just one more hit, and that's really it. For 3 seconds on the clock, it's not going to be able to be done. Beancel takes it 1-1 so far in the series. Oh, and goes for the axe kick at the very end. Not even brutality. That's how you know he's really locked in. He don't care about brutalities anymore. He just wants to play. Like, you gotta stretch before playing this matchup. Before you you do too much, you just burn yourself out. It's a mental battle. So a little fresh scene, see a new stage. Go for the forward throw again. Wow. All
do
right.
it again.
All right. Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again.
Go for that. That's a real mix-up. Went for the overhead. It's a very clean conversion off of that.
Oh. Little spike is gonna occur, and that's okay. These things happen.
It is what it is.
Wow, that Tremor cameo coming in clutch there for Beancel. More plus frames, just gonna back off.
Really good sachet back away from the low, which Bandinoz is very adept at like hitting. So the adaptation is really starting to show up from Beancel there in the small ways. And Bandinoz is not even opting to go for the up block. He's just holding high just to see what will Beancel do after that.
Yeah, not really taking any unnecessary risks. If Bean were to call out that up block and plays patient there, finds that punish. And once again, coming up to time.
Oh, great flawless block. A second one. Oh, back up.
Reversal.
Watch your toes.
10 seconds on the clock.
Now Bandinoz one running away here. I go for
Ooh, and I forgot about the teleport, the portal on the other side. That's gonna be it.
Yeah, Beancel knew. He's like, all right, let me just chill over here. That is gonna be it for the first round. Ha ha ha. Game 3, it's a nail biter. So close, so even.
And the low finds the opening there, forcing the break off of Beancel. Okay. Elects to go for the Tremor ambush there, get a little bit of extra damage. Back 2 catches.
Ooh, it does.
Forcing a break.
That's pretty big for Beancel there. The Bandinoz is playing hyper defensive. You see the bubble come out. You see the war pools come out. He's going in for these projectiles, but the Tremor Grand Palette does come through. We forgot about it, baby. We go for the scream, and we mix it up with the throw instead.
And now with the life lead is Bean. Nice up block. This is going to hurt. This will be the round. No doubt about it. Tying things up is Bean.
Wow. Excellent up block from Beancel. Could have really gone either way had Bandinoz gotten that jump in correctly in his favor.
And I love just like the election to, rather than continue pressure there off of the Tremor Summon, just, you know, forward throw, reset things, go for another guess. Bandinoz is going to cash out on this. Break is Bean. I don't know. Hold on to all that meter.
He breaks now. MisT is harder for himself than it has to be, unfortunately for him. And the regular down 2 is going to take it. Blowing air a little bit too long there. 2-1 so far for Bandinoz on that match point to win it out for Oni. So, this being in Chicago, super out of state, fly over there. Yeah, I'm really excited to be heading out there. So, oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Imagine not going to Frosty. Couldn't really be me. That sounds like a credit card problem for next month. Anyway, a bad thing with credit cards. I'd be like, next month's problem.
We have got the game number 4 here of the set. Bandinoz versus Beancel. Bean kind of kicking things off with a bit of a life lead here. Had to restart the PC, and insane microdot call out there on the throw is Bandinoz. Good stuff. Back to hello.
That was I don't even know where we were. We were in the
You're in the stratosphere there.
Because the clouds were up, so it was all dark. It was like Shenron was there, getting the wish. I was like, wait! That was great. Bandinoz a little bit lower in the life deficit right now, but it's still the same game plan. It's gonna be so even between both these players. Beancel not pressing the screen button, but look at the jump up to avoid the water wand coming in from Bandinoz. That's huge. We grab the meters from Bandinoz. Now, what's his game plan? But he jumps in.
All out there with the anti-air. Good stuff from Beancel. Running away with this game. Puts himself on the board. Wants to tie things up. Does not want to go down without a fight. You to see it. Just like really good call outs with the neutral jump there. That forward 1 anti-air. Bean is playing out of his mind, and so is Bando. Here we go. Corner carry.
He's going coast to coast. Pretty much. Oh, definitely now. So into that corner. He can't do much about that. The portal is there as well. We go for the back though. Janet is there to cover it up. But we drop it just barely. Tremor punches Bandinoz away, but it's all for naught. The space does not get made. In fact, they're closer than ever before. Oh, this might be the Bandinoz round, I fear.
Ship, absolutely. And just like we've seen it before, you know, throughout the night when Bandinoz is playing, when he gets the momentum going, it is tough to come back from that. And that is going to break your armor, sir. Respectable damage.
The worst part is that you ended up next round in the corner already. Here comes a forward throw. You're still in the corner. Go for the water shield.
Working on a flawless again. Well, not again, but this round.
Close enough, yeah. Oh, a third one has hit. Another forward throw. 132 HP. We go for. Oh, we just jump up. I love it. With the grab, get the scream off. He might just get one of these. Oh my god, we reused the combo. That's huge.
Hold up.
Go for the scream. Go for the fatal blow as well. 8 hits. It's gonna be a good amount of damage. He's gonna save the meters.
Bean got to make something happen here, and he is working his way towards it. You know, Bando is on bars of meter. Will be able to break the next hit, but my god. Well,
that hits. Oh my goodness. The second of the Janet punches actually hit. 44 HP.
Good flawless blocks off of Bean here.
Bandinoz just chilling. He's putting up the water bubbles. He's putting up the projectiles, but those long projectiles do hit.
The active frames caught Bean standing up there, and Bandinoz is going to take it 3-1 against Beancel. Oni coming out on top tonight. GG's to everybody that showed up. GG's to both teams. Oni and KGE, undoubtedly incredibly strong organizations and teams. If you're on their team, you are lucky to be a part of it. And Oni taking it tonight.
Yeah, Oni taking it. it was so close, you know.
Mm.
And I'm glad it was. I'm glad it was really, really close. But Bandinoz is just on a different level with the Rain Janet. So I'm very happy. I'm kind of happy with the results. They're way closer than I guess people kind of expected.
Yeah.
They're gonna be close though, for sure. But the fact that it went down to the wire, KGE was up. Bandinoz had to come back with what could have seemed impossible, having to go back and forth, back to back against two of the remaining KGE players of the event. It's difficult, but he did it, and Oni persevered tonight with the W, with Bandinoz the last one standing for them.
And I'm so glad that it panned out the way that it did. You know, we got to see as much high level Mortal Kombat gameplay tonight as we possibly could have. And just again, GG's all around, both teams. Shout out to KGE, Oni, shout out to HDGG for putting this on. Thank you to the viewers, the producer, Copper here in the background, putting things on for us. Thank you for the subs and the follows, and man, what a killer event we had tonight.
It's a great event. But with that is the end of said event. We had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on. Alphabet, thank you for coming on commentating with me for this absolute banger series. And again, shout outs, I can't say enough. Shout outs to Copper for running the production, having an amazing overlay for every scene on the stream. And I think that has been unmentioned so far. The transitions, the graphics, the overlays, it has been amazing for the Conquest of the Titans. So that's a big shout out as well. Otherwise, that is all we have tonight. So please, if you're on Friday, have a great, wonderful night, and if you, I believe, more, because the winners of this of today go against one again in the winners, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
so, right?
that's right.
Yeah. So that'd be very exciting. So stay tuned for those guys, the remaining teams, to go and battle it out and find out who really is the top tier of the teams in the team battle. So thank you again. Shout outs to KG, shout outs to Oni, shout outs to HGSS. Wait, I'm talking about Herkuhlez was over? What's going on with me? I'm tired. You know how I'm talking about. HDGG. And that's it. Have a good night, everyone.
Enjoy. Peace out.